So the more we do this exercise, the more you become used to what we call reframing, which is reframing is an activity, very important activity to increase mental agility, which is the possibility for us to temporarily embrace other values and principles, even if they are against us, but we know it's temporarily, and we know that we're going to temporarily embrace them, but we come back to our values. So what we do in companies, we work with people and we do sessions where we try to make sure that they embrace as many mindsets, different values and principles as they can. The more you do it, this exercise, the more you diminish the activation of your amygdala, the more comfortable you see. Sometimes when I go to companies tell me, Eric, yeah, we try to put on the client shoes and we do it very well. And then you try to make sure that they embrace the values from those customers, and they do not feel very well when they try to do that. So reframing is not about seeing a problem from a different point of view, it's embracing the values and principles that that person has. And in my book, I explain a couple of techniques that you can use. But what we have seen is that the more comfortable we are at doing this exercise, in fact, what we have seen is these are frames, what we call frames to a different perspective with different values. The more frames we are able to embrace, and the easier we see we feel at doing that, the more flexible we are. And when I say flexibility, we are talking about a concept, very important concept called neuroplasticity, which is how our neurons connect. So the more point of view and values we are able to experience, the very beginning is difficult, you don't feel well, some people feel even nausea, but the more comfortable we feel about that, the more the neuroplasticity increases, the more we are able to, these neurons are able to connect. And this is mental agility. So what we tried before in my theory, in my book, maybe I'm wrong, uh, what I try to do is to do certain technique for people to embrace. There are games. I also explain in my book many games you can do. But we try before doing anything. We try to make sure that we increase neuroplasticity on those people. And this is very important thing. Without people being able to have a basic level of mental agility, any framework you're gonna or any change you try to influence in the company. It's going to be really hard. So after we start working with people to embrace change and to try to see things from different perspective, and we help people increase mental agility,